He goes, I'm looking at the statement from one of the infinite banking pieces that we did with you. And it says, David, that I made $80,000 dividend. Is that right? Yeah, that's right, Tim. That's right. He goes, David, and I'm looking at these other statements that we moved our IRAs over to you with. You know, it's just a couple $100,000. But David, and this is in February of this year, February of 2009, they're up. Like you said, they haven't gone down with the market. He goes, by the way, you know that $100,000 I lost with the oil guy, I gotta take $50,000 out of one of the things that we're doing with you to pay off the balance of another $50,000 we lost in oil deals. He goes, David, you are the man. We haven't lost 1 cent. In fact, even in these horrible economic times, I had one that paid me $80,000. $80,000 in February of '09. Wow. Safety, economics, financial contracts, knowledge, 20 years of knowledge of how to protect people's assets, how to get them out of the creepy crap that was designed to take your money, called mutual funds, called stockbrokers, called bankers. All those people are purely after your money to use it for their advantage, not for yours. They hope they make you some money, but they really don't give a crap. Let me tell you, they really don't care. So that's Tim. That's Tim, long story. There's another couple, Paul, and I'll use L because her name is very distinctive. I'm not going to say her full name on the internet. Paul and L, husband and wife. They walked into my office. They've been clients since 2004. They walk into my office, they throw down the paperwork, and this is 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. They throw down the paperwork. And they say, David, you have got to explain something to us. I said, okay. Well, yeah. You know, most of my clients are really happy. I don't know why they're unhappy. David, you've got to explain something to us. They're very stern. They're very stern. We did this with you in 2004. It's only gone up. We haven't lost any money. What's going on? How come all these other things, and they threw down statement after statement after statement after statement that they had with other people, not with David Harper. How come, David, the thing we did with you is up and hasn't lost any money, and all these are down 30 to 40 to 50% with other people, with UBS, with the old Merrill Lynch no longer in existence, with Ameriprise? How come they're all down? Tell us. How come what you did for us is up and hasn't lost any money? That's Paul. That's Paul and his wife, Al. Yep. Well, we went through and I showed them why. And they were very happy. And guess what? They wanted, obviously, more safety with good rate of returns. More safety with good rate of returns. They had read my book. I sent them a copy of my book. They had read my book. And they said, David, you know, we so wish that in 2004 we had done everything with you because we know we wouldn't be having the stress now. Wouldn't be having the stress now. All right. Last one. Client comes into my office. Really bummed out. Really bummed out. His name's Dom. Dom says, David, wow, you know, we've been clients of yours for 15 years now. 15 years. He goes, everything that you've done with us is still making us money today. This is last week, by the way. Everything you've done has not lost any money and is, by the way, continuing to make us money, even in this market. I'm like, yep. He's looking out the window, and I'm looking out right now. There's some pine trees out there, parking lot. He's looking out that window, and he goes, David, because I blew it. I let my wife down. I let my family down, my 2 children. He goes, I started playing Optioneer, and no reason to, but I did. I lost $320,000. Excuse me, that got me even. I lost $320,000. I didn't need to lose. I looked at everything that I've done. You have put it in safety, yet we get great rates of return. Why? Why did I do this? And I didn't even need to do it. I lost $320,000. They told me, by the way, listen to this one. It takes it all. By the way, they told me I couldn't lose any money. What a bunch of BS that is. You can't lose any money playing options in the market? Whew. You know, what a great lie that is. You know, that's as big as the lie that the brokers try to tell us, that to invest in, and they show us all this average yield, not actual yield. It's a freaking lie. Average yield is a lie. They will sell you all day long on mutual funds and stocks and the average yield. It's an absolute big fake lie that the Securities Exchange Commission allows them to perpetuate. Allows them to. The last 15 years of the historical rate actual yield of the S&P 500 is like 5.6% or something like that. You know what? I have a book with it right here. I can tell you exactly what it is. And here's the lie. They tell you that's the average yield. The last 15 years is 5.93%. 5.93%. Now, with just 2% fees in there, the average mutual fund internally charges 2.4. You might have a management fee, so you could be paying way more than 2%. I'm going to just say with 2% fees, your actual yield, in other words, what your money really did, is 1.68%. 1.6%. Should add your money in a freaking money market. Well, no, that's not safe either, because if you've been in the Lehman Brothers Prime Reserve Fund, your money would be locked up right now. So bad idea. Sorry, bad idea. Guess you need to be talking to David Harper. So the actual yield on money with just 2% fee is only 1.68% over the last 15 years on the S&P, which is the more stable index than the Dow Jones. That's why I use that. All right.